Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guides, bringing my guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on Crushing Difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 19 entitled Siege? I think it's just called Siege. So, sorry about the weird delayed cut-in, like just starting into the action, but I don't think you missed much. Just crossbow the first guy. Easy enough. This chapter is horrendous. Oh god, I hate this one. It's so frustrating. Especially this part. So, basically, you take out those couple of guys, and the guys behind them spawn in. So now you gotta deal with these assholes. And you're better off just moving up between cover. And then, of course, the armored enemy is gonna appear. And this is where it's gonna get really, really irritating. You're gonna either have to get really lucky like I did, or just move back before he shows up. And then go back and get some ammo. And then these guys are gonna show up to take them out as you see fit. Specifically just, with blind fire. And luckily, dropped the shotgun. So I can get some good, decent blind fire shots off on them. And what have you. And use the corners as cover. The Uncharted 1 aiming cover thingy. If need be. To take out whomstever. And if you really wanted to, you could just run shotgun for a little bit. To kind of keep yourself safe from accidental blind fire stuff, but sometime coming up, I don't know if it's right now. Oh, this part. Oh god. So, alright, here we go. And it begins. There's two different sides to this. There's the left side and there's the right side. And I'm gonna go left, because I feel like the right side is just too damn dangerous. So I died there, which gave me the chance to at least take out the guy on the right. Well, okay, I'm not going full into the right. I'm going to the left, mainly. Take out the shotgunner down here, and that should be all the enemies down there for now. We got these two over here. If you want to take them out, you can. You don't have to, but they are there. So, my main thing that I'm going to do, which I didn't need to worry about the right side, I just do it because, is going to the left. And taking out the turret, basically. So, you have to be very careful about the spawns on this part, because where they spawn at and when they spawn is just, it's really annoying. Wait for these two to show up, throw a grenade, blow them up with the turret guy, there you go, and take this guy out before they get onto the turret. And as much as you probably want to use the turret, I wouldn't recommend using it, it's too dangerous. It would be nice to do, but it is way too dangerous. And once you start getting close to the turret, these guys would pretty much just spawn in, so every time you move up, just move back and take cover. Like, move back here and take cover. These are usually the safest spots you can be at. Unfortunately. And once you get too close to the turret, the guys on the other roof are going to spawn. You don't have to activate the turret for them to spawn, I don't think. Yeah, they're there. Okay. And that's pretty much why I have the M4, because I want to come back here, get them to spawn in, come back here, and take them out with a ranged weapon, which the M4, thankfully enough, is good at ranged weaponry, so. Yeah, like I said, don't touch the turret, it's a trap. It's not going to be very useful. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but god damn is it difficult. Now, granted, also, once again, keep in mind that you could go to the right side and take these guys out instead, if you so chose, but then you have the turret to worry about too, so that's why I go on the left side, so I can deal with that, make sure that nobody else gets their hands on it. And then just be very careful, be very patient with this. It's very annoying. This part is very, very annoying. And unfortunately, more enemies are going to spawn on the other side again, of course. Luckily, some guy dropped the desert, so good enough for me. It's really all about just moving up constantly and then moving back. That's pretty much what this is all about. Going back to the safety cover, because as far as I know, they can't get behind you. They shouldn't be able to. Yeah, even though we have that guy down there, as tempting as it is, I'm still not going to take the turret for it. Because just getting shot even once in crushing mode is enough to kind of almost put you close to gray health. And it's like, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, like I said many a time, I'm keeping as far back with decently ranged weapons as I possibly can. And then keeping an eye on the right side and watching if any of the NPC AI buddies happen to go over there, then I'm pretty much sure I'm pretty much reassured at that point that, yeah, we're pretty much okay. I can finally just not have to deal with the right side, and I'm just doing this because there's just like a couple guys left. So, once again, the turret is a trap. Don't take it. Unless you're really quick, unless you're really good at the turret, and you know exactly where enemies are going to spawn at, I wouldn't recommend it. Even the propane, like, don't even worry about throwing the propane or even blowing it up. Just take these guys out one at a time. Be very patient with this, because it's very, very irritating. And he's gone. But hey, free cover, so, you know, budget. The RPG guy is not really high priority as much as it sounds like he would be, because you can just wait for them to shoot off RPGs, and they have to reload, so you can always take your chance to shoot whoever happens to be spraying you down between shots. So, something to kind of keep in mind. You could also wait for these guys to get close for blind fire, because usually blind fire works really well. I was hoping that I could make him drop his grenade, but I couldn't. I didn't do enough damage. But that's it for that, so that part's not too bad in comparison. I think I did die maybe once on that, but even then still, it's not really that rough, thankfully. Grenade here, and do be careful because enemies are going to spawn behind you. They throw the grenade and they will spawn behind you. You're better off just sticking back where you came from instead of just going where I was going. Like, instead of making progress. There's only one guy, though, which is not that bad, but even then still. Yeah, they're going to keep consistently throwing grenades. You got to watch out for that. But luckily there's a pistole, so if you want a free, easy blind fire kill, then there you go. And yes, blind fire is going to be a big help for traversing this area. And I died plenty of times here. Take out the guy on the left. And just kind of stay up here and pick these guys off from the wall. So that we don't have to get accidentally shot from other spots down there. There's a couple of guys. There's an armored guy, I think, down here. There's this guy that usually likes to hide over here, too. And I eventually drop down, but I drop down this way. I don't drop down in the front of the building. I drop down this way because, well, that's why. He's right there. I could have done that better, but I got lucky enough to where he didn't kill me in one shot, so I will take what I can get. The more doofuses. Don't even worry about the minigun. I wouldn't even recommend the minigun for this one either, because it's so dangerous. This entire chapter is just full of constant action and constant danger. And if you ever can get your hands on M4, I would recommend taking it. For the sake of getting better shots from a distance. And once again, I'm going to be doing the Uncharted like cover type thing, where I'm going to be using the ground to kind of keep a bit of you know, just like peering over the buildings and stuff so they can't hit me. I was trying to blow up the propane like an idiot, thinking it would. I don't know, just get rid of it so it doesn't kill me. Even though in hindsight it probably would have killed me if it was active. So, a couple of guys down here. They're not too hard to take out. Focus on the grenade launcher dudes, of course, too, because they could be extremely dangerous. Well, to be fair, I mean, mainly it's these assholes. I got super lucky. I don't have any advice for that, but just stay back, watch the right side mainly, is, I guess, one thing I can say. And if you're feeling like you're safe, you always could just jump down, even with the grenade launcher guys there. You could just jump down here and then take out the grenade launcher area to the left. Yeah, again, this entire chapter is mainly all about just moving up slightly. And then just watching where they're going to spawn from or where they're going to come from. Although, of course, you can see where they're spawning from when you watch the video. But, you know, just saying that when you're taking on yourself, it's something to kind of keep in mind is just pay attention to spawns. But that kind of goes with any Uncharted game, to be fair. I think that's it for this, basically, yeah. It's going to get even more annoying in the next chapter with the tank shit. Oh, yeah, the shotgun guy. You could throw a grenade down there, and most likely probably kill most of them, I think. But I didn't figure that anybody would be in there anymore, so. But I did get lucky, though, to be fair. I got lucky twice. And I think that's basically it for this. Just climb up and you're done. Alright, well, anyway, that's it. So, as always, take care, everybody.